Morning children, today we are going to talk about plant kingdom, which is chapter number 3rd of 11th class biology book. Here we are going to read about kingdom Plantae or plant kingdom, which I have already told you that plant kingdom includes all the individuals which are eukaryotic, multicellular, they have chlorophyll, they have cell wall and they are autotrophic, that means they produce their own food. Kingdom Plantae is divided into two sections. Number one is cryptogamy, number second is phanerogamy. Cryptogamy means they don't have any seed. Phanerogamy means they have seed. Cryptogamy again is divided into three sections: Thallophyta, Bryophyta and Pteridophyta. Thallophyta means they have thallus-like body. The body does not have root, stem or leaves. Bryophyta is also known as amphibia of plant kingdom because it requires water. Mostly it lives on moist surface, moist soil, but it requires water also. That's why it is known as amphibia of plant kingdom. And number third, the first land plant, is also known as Pteridophyta. On the other hand, phanerogamy department, which has seed, it has two groups. Number one is gymnosperm. Gymnosperm is naked seed plant. That means seed does not have any covering around it. That is known as gymnosperm. Gymno means naked, sperm means seed. Angiosperm, they are also known as flowering plants, and they have seed with a covering. They have covering also. The seed contains covering also around it. We are going to start today with Thallophyta. Thallophyta includes only one department of plant known as algae. So we are talking about algae or Thallophyta. They have thallus-like body. Number one characteristic, thallus-like body. That means the body does not have stem, root or leaf, but body is like this structure, a thallus-like structure, which is not differentiated into root, stem or leaf. This thallus-like structure is known as thallus. So all the algae have this thallus-like structure. They don't have any vascular tissue, that means xylem or phloem or any transporting material tissue in their body. They are chlorophyllous, you already know about it. All the cells are parenchymatous cell. They have parenchyma cells. They are aquatic, mostly aquatic. They are found only in water, and sometimes they are found at moist places such as some branches of trees or somewhere at the moist rocks. They do reproduction. Asexual type of reproduction they do sexual type of reproduction both. Asexual type of reproduction is of two types. Number one, fragmentation type. That means they divide their body in different fragments and each fragment makes new individual. And asexual type, another type is spore formation. They produce zoospores, which are motile. Zoo means animal like something which can move from one place to another. That's why it is known as zoospore. So they produce spores which can move from one place to another. They have flagella also. That means motile spores. Sexual reproduction they do, and they produce two types of gametes in sexual reproduction: male gamete and female gamete. If male and female gamete both are same shape or size, that is known as isogamous. If they are not somewhere unequal type, male and female gamete, they are known as anisogamous type of gametes. And if one gamete is very big and one gamete is very small, that is known as oogamous type of gamete. So they produce two types of gamete in sexual reproduction. Now, if I talk about algae's departments, all the departments of algae is divided into three sections. Number one is chlorophyce, number second phaeophyce, number third is rhodophyce. Chlorophyce is green and fresh water, and it has chlorophyll A and B. That's why it is green. It has a reserve food known as a starch. Phaeophyce is brown algae because it has chlorophyll A and C, and a kind of pigment is also found in them, laminarin. That's why they look brown. They are marine water. Laminarin is the stored food that they have. Fucoxanthin is the pigment which is found. That's why they look brown. Rhodophyce is red algae, which is mostly found in marine water. It has chlorophyll A and D. They have food material stored known as floridian, and they have a kind of pigment found, fucoerythrin. That is why they look red, and due to A and D also they look red. Examples of chlorophyce is Chlamydomonas, Ulothrix. Example of phaeophyce is Fucus and Sargassum. Example of red algae is Gelidium and Porphyra. They have some economic importance also. All the algae such as laminarin and Sargassum are very good source of food. So they are used as food. Number second, they are good source of iodine, such as laminarin and Fucus have good source of iodine. Number third, they are the chief producer of marine water body. They produce high amount of food for other animals and plants. And number fourth, they are a good producer of oxygen also for the world. So this is all about algae. Tomorrow we are going to start, next time we are going to start Bryophyta, which is amphibia of plant kingdom. So till then, thank you very much.